Good evening and welcome to this edition of News Leader on 6. Today is Tuesday, July the 27th, 2021. I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, after 33 years of service, Tullahoma Fire Chief Richard Chasteen retires. The South Jackson Ice Cream Social was last week, and yesterday Stan McNabb gave away a car to a Tullahoma teacher. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader on 6.
I am tremendously blessed to be living at Parkview and very happy to be part of a loving and caring community.
Best thing you can say is this really a great place to live. That's all there is to it, no doubt about that.
It's your home. You just do what you would if you were at your private home. You know, we love it. It's great.
It's just like having a whole neighborhood around you, and it's fun.
It's just a great place to live.
Suicide prevention starts with everyday heroes like you. Join us on September 18th at Manchester Rotary Park at 9 a.m. as we walk to fight suicide and raise awareness about mental health. Be a part of the movement turning hope into action and create a culture that's smart about mental health. Funds raised at the walk will benefit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Sign up at afsp.org/Coffee County.
I can think of this wonderful little woman that I had. She said, I can't talk. There's nothing there. And she said, I want my voice back. After the first session, she was loud. I'll never forget this. She said, there's a voice in me still. Whether it's Parkinson's or a stroke or whatever, they are not at the bottom, but they can always get better.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. On Friday, citizens of Tullahoma packed the Tullahoma Fire Station No. 1 for Fire Chief Richard Chasteen's retirement party. Richard Chasteen has worked for the Tullahoma Fire Department for 33 years and was chief for the last 14 years after Chief C.B. Watkins retired. Under Chasteen's watch, the Tullahoma Fire Department raised the city's fire rating from a 4 up to level 2 out of a possible 8 score, making it one of the highest rated in the state of Tennessee. We were at Chief Chasteen's retirement and will bring you several videos of the day's speakers. We start with Tullahoma Mayor Ray Noaes.
Certainly the mayor has many opportunities to present in occasions like this, but I know of none more deserving than this particular day when we present a recognition to Richard Chasteen. Would you mind joining me at the podium? This is a certificate of recognition presented to Richard Chasteen, Fire Chief, on behalf of an estimated 19,790 citizens that we call Tullahoma home. And the authority vested in me as the mayor of Tullahoma. So in celebration of 35 years of dedicated service to the city of Tullahoma and its citizens as a part-time volunteer, a full-time firefighter, lieutenant, captain, and 14 years as fire chief, I now therefore proclaim today, Friday, July 23rd, 2021, as Richard Chasteen Day in Tullahoma, and beseech each of you, all the citizens, to recognize the same. Congratulations on your retirement and best wishes.
At Chief Chasteen's retirement party, each of the 3 shift leaders spoke. In this segment, we hear from Shift A, represented by Captain Jeff Smith.
Representing A Shift is Captain of A Shift, Captain Jeff Smith.
I worked with the Chief for 26 years, and I was one of the first captains that he promoted 14 years ago. So he got started off on the wrong foot, I guess. But one thing I'd like to make mention is I've never seen anybody have the energy and the passion and dedication as the Chief did. I know that sounds cliche in a time like this, everybody says that, but I mean, this guy took it to the next level. I know Captain Dameron made mention of the late night phone call. I mean, it was several times that I would call him up, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I dreaded to do it. I was like, oh man. But he'd answer the phone on the first ring. And I think one time I was like, instinctively, are you up? And what are you doing awake? And he was just sitting there, just monitoring the call. I was sitting thinking, man, that's just amazing. I mean, he's probably thinking, what are we talking about, my sleep habits here or whatever? But it was comforting to know that he was just a phone call away. I mean, very comforting. And his dedication to customer service also was second to none. I mean, he was always putting the citizens first. And we even had a little thing called the Tullahoma Fire Department business model. And it basically said if every business would operate like we did, I mean, you call 911, you're going to get someone to answer the phone, a live person. And then in a matter of 5 minutes, you're going to have 10 highly trained people with $2 million worth of equipment in your front yard with a singular purpose, and that's to help you any way you can. And that's the culture that you cultivated here. And I just can't thank you enough. And you will always be entwined in this fire department. So hope you enjoy your retirement, and we're going to miss you.
And we'll hear from B and C shift after these messages. We'll be right back.
It is wonderful living here. I don't have responsibilities of a house. I don't have all the work that goes with a house. And you can just relax here and be happy.
There's no set thing that you have to do. However, the offerings that they give you, it's wonderful.
I think the biggest thing about Parkview that is most significant to me is that we are family.
I was skeptical about getting the COVID-19 vaccine. There are a lot of opinions being shared. But I had the chance to talk with my doctor about my concerns. He told me the vaccines are backed by decades of research, and that the vaccines are proven safe and effective. Now I'm protected and ready to put this pandemic behind us. Join the millions of Tennesseans who have decided to give COVID-19 vaccines a shot. Visit covid19.tn.gov to find an appointment today.
We teach Parkinson's patients how to move big and not let the Parkinson's slow them down. I've had patients I've treated in-house that could not even stand up, could not roll over in the bed, left the facility walking with a walker, have come back to us in outpatient and continued their big program and are now completely handling life. The success of the program is just phenomenal.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. At Tullahoma Fire Chief Richard Chastain's retirement ceremony on Friday, shift leaders spoke about their time with the chief. We now hear from Lieutenant Zach Smith, representing B Shift.
Lieutenant Zach Smith. He's representing B Shift today. All right, Chief. First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate you on your retirement. And I want to thank you on behalf of B Shift of everything you've done for this department. We would not be where we are today and the equipment we have without you. So, you started your career in March of 1988. I was 2 years, 10 months old. I'm not trying to say that you're old. Instead, I just want to show how long you've been dedicated to this department, the city, and all of its citizens. That wealth of knowledge and experience is not something that can be replaced. I'm grateful that I've gotten to learn all that I have from you. I know it's what brought me as far as I've made it today, and for that I want to say thank you. So, a lot of people got you gifts and everything, so I started thinking about something that you won't forget the fire hall and B Shift. So, we like to cook sauerkraut on B Shift, sauerkraut and weenies, so it's one of Chief's favorites. So, I got you a little something. His own can to open so that this is a picture of evidence of him trying it one night when he came in.
One time in my life I have tried sauerkraut because I knew when I had a young age I didn't like it, so I never tried it. And they cooked it and talked me into taking a bite of it. And they took a picture of it, and that's what's on this. And I decided after that one bite that I still don't like it.
Normally if we cook it, he either leaves or stays up front in his office. He usually don't come back to the kitchen. So, but on a serious note, I've enjoyed working with you over the last 8 years. Because of you, I'm a better man and a better firefighter. You may no longer be the chief, but I know that I can still call you with any questions I may have. And also know that you can call me with any questions you have, any help. Thanks for always being a great teacher, mentor, leader, friend, and chief. And I also have, we presented Chief last night with challenge coin number 88. 88 for the year that he started in 1988, and I'd like to read that. Tullahoma Fire Department Challenge Court Award presented to Richard Chastain, Chief, 1988 to 2021. The Tullahoma Fire Department is proud to present this challenge coin to Richard Chastain, Chief, in honor of 33 plus years you have served and led our department. We are truly blessed to have you as a mentor and chief who has been with us through good times and bad times. Thank you for all your dedicated service to our firefighters and our citizens of Tullahoma. Happy retirement.
And last but not least, we now hear from Captain James Dameron representing C Shift.
Captain Jason Dameron, who will be representing C Shift.
My name is Captain Jason Dameron, as Kenny said, with C Shift. Been with the department for 23 years. Been under Chief Chastain since I started. He was a lieutenant when I started full time. I was assigned to his shift. Followed Chief Chastain throughout the years. When he became captain, I remained on this shift fortunately. All my time here with the department, Chief Chastain, all my experience, he's led me, guided me, smacked my hand, called me in the office multiple times that I deserve. It's hard to put in words how much it means to me. Around the firehouse here for many years, there was an old saying, raised you from a suckling. Some of you guys probably have heard that, and I can honestly say he has done that. When I started my career, I was young, I liked to talk a lot, and didn't like to listen very much. He shaped me and molded me, changed my thinking on that, from the standpoint of being a young firefighter, learning the tremendous responsibility this job entails, from helping people to just showing up for work on time. Again, I'll kind of keep this short, but Chief Chastain means the world to me. Fantastic leader. Couldn't think of anybody else I'd want to follow. Been in multiple fires with him. You know, catastrophic stuff that's happened, and we've persevered through it all. It's going to be very tough to replace him. For the city, you guys that know him know how dedicated he is, and I don't think there's another person alive today that put the time and effort in he has to mold and shape this department. Been through a lot together. Again, I thank the world for him. Sad for him leaving. Happy for him that he gets to spend time with his family and enjoy the lake as much as he does. He'll continue on. I know he's always a phone call away. He makes that clear to us from the day I started. I could call him any time, day or night, and poor Pam would have to answer the phone at 2 o'clock in the morning and go, hold on, I'll get him. And here it is, me asking him for advice. Again, I'll leave it at that, and hope everybody enjoys the day with him. Spend some time, if you don't get to spend a lot of time with him, because he's a phenomenal man. And I'll leave it at that and pass the torch.
And we'll have more from Chief Chastain's retirement celebration on Thursday's newscast. After these messages, we'll be right back.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
We tend to lose our motivation when we have something that's chronic, but you've got to do what you can early on as you can. After I'd exercise like that, I would have a lot of energy to do housework or whatever I needed.
Well, I would recommend it highly to anyone at any degree of Parkinson.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. John Gray was out at the South Jackson Civic Center on Thursday night at the annual Ice Cream Social and brings us this story.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're at South Jackson Civic Center, and this is the Ice Cream Social, the Cersei Hopkins Soiree, and there's all kinds of people here. There's a lot of Cersei's family right there, and it's going to be a great night of dancing and music and great songs about from the World War II era. And Cersei was a girl who went to the USOs and danced with the soldiers. So we'll be entertained tonight by the South Jackson Street Band and numerous entertainers. And they'll be in costume, so it'll be a fun night. And there's Aunt Cersei's family right there. The girls, the kinfolks, her sister Dot Watson, and there's all the families here to celebrate Cersei Hopkins at the South Jackson Civic Center Ice Cream Social.
And the company jumps
this is the Andrews sister.
He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He was some boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. And when he played boogie woogie bugle, he was busy as a bee. And when he played, he made the company jump and beat to a bar. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. Ta da da do to yada, do he buzz it A to the bar. Playing slow and note, and that's the basic guitar is playing with love. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. Every night and wakes them up the same way in the early bride. They clap their hands and stamp their feet because they know how he plays. When someone gives him a beat, he really breaks it up when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. Da 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 da. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B.
We'll be right back with more news after these messages.
I had a knee replacement, so they've got me in Life Care, which I'm very, very thankful for. I couldn't garden, I couldn't do my flower beds, I can't chase my little dogs. I have been in several therapy sessions for knees and back, and that's the best therapist I believe I've ever been to. It's tremendous because I'm able to walk again, but if it wasn't for the care, I wouldn't be where I am.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
To be honest, I was skeptical about getting the COVID-19 vaccine.
I checked what the CDC says and spoke with my doctor about the potential side effects. It definitely made me much less anxious. She told me if I have some arm pain or feel tired, that's completely normal as my body builds a defense to the virus.
I was willing to take the vaccine to protect me, my family, and my friends.
Join the millions of Tennesseans who have decided to give COVID-19 vaccines a shot. Visit covid19.tn.gov to find an appointment today.
The individuals with dementia, those with Parkinson's, those that have maybe mobility issues, need caregivers. Well, those caregivers are 24 hours a day at home, and they never get a rest. And if they have to go to work, they're kind of out of luck. So that's why Trinity came into existence 25 years ago, to allow the caregivers to have a safe center where they could put their loved ones, know they would be well cared for, stimulated, fed good nutritious meals, have activities to their level, And then the caregiver can stop by and pick them up and go on home and have some continuity into their life.
Welcome back. Each year before the start of schools in Tullahoma, Stan McNabb Chevrolet gives a car to one of the previous year's Teachers of the Year. This week's award went out on Monday as a crowd of teachers gathered to cheer on the contestants.
So I would like to call forward our 2021 Teachers of the Year, Trent McNabb, and his family that's with him today to come forward. And let's come forward onto the stage. Trent, come forward. Any family members that wish to come forward, we want to appreciate you. So the McNabb family have been blessing a Tullahoma City Schools teacher with a car each year for several years. 10 years. Let's appreciate them for their kindness to our teachers. And Trent has a few words to share.
Well, we're glad to be back here and doing this again. I know I say it every year, but our grandmother was a teacher, our mom was a teacher, and we just appreciate everything you guys are doing. And especially this past year, I'm sure it's been talked about, but everything you guys went through is just incredible for all the students, and remote learning, hybrid, back and forth. It's just amazing what you guys are doing. And so now we're ready to celebrate. And, you know, I wish we could give everybody a card, but we're not Oprah. But good luck to all the Teachers of the Year here.
So 2021 Teachers of the Year, come forward. Come on up on this stage, and I'm going to explain how this is going to work. So I should see Justin Scott. I should see Renee Flowers. Carrie Moore, here she comes, good deal. Mona, where are you? Montoy, there she is. Emily Judkins, come on up on that stage. Dan Lynch, Tim Berendorf, Allison Brown, we have Renee, we have Justin. We should have 8 here with us today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make room for Emily. Scoot on over, scoot on over, scoot on over. Let's give our Teachers of the Year some praise. So proud of each one standing here today. So let me explain how this will work. So fun. We have a wonderful Teacher of the Year wheel, and the wheel is going to spin, and it's going to land on someone. And you might think, oh, the first person it lands on is going to be a winner. And they are. They're Teacher of the Year, but they won't win a car. It will be the very last standing Teacher of the Year. So I know you want to cheer for your person. All right, let's spin that wheel. Who's first? Who's first? You all are so precious. Congratulations, although you didn't win a car. You are a winner to us. Let's let her know that. All right, 7 remain. Here we go. I love your expression. Oh, congratulations. Although you did not win the car, you are still a winner. All right, 6 remain. Let's spin that wheel. Congratulations. Still a winner. Oh, we're down to 5. This is, okay. Are y'all nervous? Where is it going? Oh. Emily, congratulations. Still a winner. All right, down to 4. Down to 4. Oh, I hear those cheers. Here we go, spin that wheel. Oh, Dan, you are a winner. All right, step forward, ladies. We've got 3 remaining. Who will it be? Spin the wheel. Let's see who's going to be left standing. Which 2 will be left? It almost feels like a beauty pageant. I almost feel like they should be standing side by side. Here we go. Come on, get closer. I'm feeling it. Come on. Okay. There we go. Here we go. All right. I heard one say, my hands are sweating. All right, should we have them close their eyes and we all know? No, we would never do that. Here we go. Spin the wheel. Who will be the last one standing? Has a car! Woo! We'll be taking photos out by that car very soon. Congratulations, so exciting.
And don't forget to tune in to this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include new Director of Communications for Tullahoma City Schools, Zach Birdsong. Fran Gray from Alzheimer's Tennessee will invite everyone out to their Hootenanny on Saturday. And we'll hear about what's cooking at the Barbecue Caboose in Lynchburg. All that and more on this week's Living. And stay with us, we'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
The food at Parkview, well, I haven't had a bad meal there yet.
The food at Parkview is absolutely scrumptious. I mean, it is really good. It's just like home cooking.
And then there are the cookies. Oh my. They bake cookies every day, and they are super.
The food is truly incredible, and it's like being on a cruise ship.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this date. Our record high was in 1952 at 105 degrees. Record low for this day was in 1911 at 52 degrees. The average high for this day is 88 and the average low is 68. Mostly cloudy for tonight with a low of 70. Sunny skies for Wednesday with a high of 91 and a low of 70, and continued sunny skies for Thursday with a high of 93 and a low of 72. And that's our News Leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. for News Leader on 6. Stay safe and have a great evening.